Scout.
I'm breaking the sweat.
It's alright.
I'm breaking the sweat.
I say it's alright.
I'm breaking the sweat.
It's alright.
Rivers and Heat here, talking a little about Wraith. Obviously from the title you know I'll be discussing why Wraith is not a very efficient character, but why that is also a good thing. First off, I've noticed before and after his release, people trying to figure out what lane to put him in. Whether saying clearly he belongs in mid or swearing up and down he's a carry. People all have very different opinions, so I'm going to talk about why he isn't really good in any of those roles. Starting with safe lane carry. A carry is meant to, well, carry the team. Excelling in damage, they easily burn down opponents in late game. Their basics hitting like a damn truck, and Wraith's damage scaling isn't exactly on par with them. If you were to build him like a carry, he'll be hitting for a few hundred less than, let's say, Sparrow or Revenant. And when you need to burn through tanks late game, these numbers matter. And honestly, Revenant is just too strong to justify replacing him with Wraith. Sparrow and FaZe with their ultimates in combination is one of the best team killers in the game. And Twin is just good all around for bursting down your opponent. With his low damage and no abilities that really add burst damage other than Knock Knock, it's just pretty clear he isn't meant to carry a team. Now support he is a little better suited for. With his get back ability, early game you and your carry could actually secure a kill or two if you play aggressive, aggroing minions and hitting the enemy with your sniper. Or you could use it to save you from a leaping chimera that just keeps hopping on you or your teammate. His sonar is a free ward that lasts for a few seconds, and honestly his ultimate is only really good for escaping or chasing down a weak enemy. And if the enemy is running wards, they can easily negate the surprise effect of it, so it's kind of useless. Once again, nothing he really has justifies picking him over a FaZe or Decker who offer way better CCs with their slows and stuns. Even Narbash with his thunk and ultimate are great for killing enemies late game, so why give up that for someone whose only support ability is just a rewind? Next is mid, which I know a lot of people are saying he belongs, and honestly, he doesn't do too bad there. With Knock Knock just pick off minions early from a safe distance. When river buffs are about to pop, just throw your sonar in the jungle to make sure you don't get ganked. Rewind them back if you do. Where he falls short here is his wave clear. I know a lot of people say Morgesh doesn't have good wave clear either, but she's a top pick for mid. Well, that's because she can be very aggressive, being able to harass the enemy mid laner. With a few of her marks and insect bubbles, the enemy will be retreating fairly often, leaving the lane for plenty of Morg farming time. And also where he loses out is on rotations. The other lanes depend on mid to come help secure kills, like Gideon's Black Hole or quick counter stability burn down. Catching the enemy off guard, especially early game, is just part of the job. In late game, all of their abilities hit plenty hard, and that's always great addition in team fights. All Wraith really has is this Knock Knock, which, even if you build straight damage, hits less than Gideon's Meteor or Howie's missiles. Lastly is of course the offlane. I think this is where he does best, but honestly that's not saying much. Early game you can keep your distance hitting minions with your basic attack and Knock Knock to stay farmed up. Rewind the carry if they're harassing you or the tower. Also rewind if they're escaping from your jungle's gank. Push the lane a little, then rotate to help teammates. But he's just so squishy, so a simple FaZe Revenant combo could easily make the first 5 minutes of the game hell for you. Offlaners have multiple jobs, farming the lane, trying to split push, either frontlining in teamfights or bursting down enemies with abilities, helping clear jungle if need be. Offlaning is just hands down one of the hardest roles to play, and Wraith just doesn't have a great kit to help him here. Though he can work, the pros and cons aren't exactly even. Now that I've covered all of that, let's talk about why I think it's a good thing that he isn't real useful. He's really fun to play. He's really fun and he doesn't fit anywhere. He's really kind of a jack of all trades, but a master of none. If you're just casually playing and looking for a fun match, why not pick him? Have fun rewinding enemies, going invisible to chase unsuspecting enemies, and there's nothing more satisfying than finishing off someone with your sniper rifle. He's an oddball that doesn't have a home in the meta, and that's what really makes him shine. With the release of Revenant, FaZe, Morgesh, Wukong, they're all characters who easily slip into the roles and rule them. These characters see a fair amount of play because they're just too good. Wraith, much like his assassin buddy Kalari, is just going to be that character that people are both going to love to hate and love to play. Because, like Kalari, yeah, there are better characters for the job, but sometimes you just want to break from the normal picks and have fun. I know a lot of people are going to argue and say things like, get good scrub, or say how great Wraith is, and I'm just trash for not using him correctly. But I can almost guarantee that he's not going to be a top pick for anyone wanting to play competitively, and he'll just sit on the sidelines like Iggy or Grim. But that's okay, because competitive is for the best of the best. But when you want to just have some fun downtime, and can essentially block out all the hateful comments you'll get from your teammates, Kalari mains know what I'm talking about, then pick Wraith and enjoy yourself. It's just a game, and sometimes you just have to pick the silly characters. Enjoy the little things. And Wraith has hands down one of the funnest kits in the game, no matter how ineffective it is. So, all things considered, yes, Wraith is bad, but it's a good thing. I'm Rivers and Heat, and thanks for watching.